How you doing, guys? Tyler Bernadyn here with my good friend and client, Peggy Jo. We're going to have a quick conversation about what it was like to work together as a team. I've been fortunate enough to represent Peggy in both a sale and a purchase. So I would say the first question is, how's the renovation coming along? I guess it's pretty much finished up now.
Yeah, all done. I got a couple boxes to check. Finishing up a closet that I'm trying to build myself, which is challenging, but I'm getting there.
Always interesting.
Yes, and then maybe one or two little things outside, but it's done.
So a lot of people don't have the vision to take on a renovation project. Obviously, this was a unique purchase from the condition that we saw it in and where it is now. What's been the most rewarding part of this process, would you say?
My electric bill.
Yeah.
I put in new windows.
I've seen mine come in.
I put in insulation. I put new siding in, and it's the stuff that's not pretty that seems to be gives back the most. It seems to be the most rewarding, really, because you're making a more sustainable house because you're using less energy.
So taking a house and making it your home, what's been most rewarding about that?
Just being able to pick out the little things that make you happy and push aside things that aren't as important. I came from condo living, and so I always needed a majority support for any kind of decision. So it's been nice to
Like the dog park.
Like the dog park. It's nice to be the CEO of my own house.
So that being said, coming from condo living and you're working together on the sale of that, anybody can sell a house right now. It's a hot market. What would you say differentiated our process working together than somebody else who may have had the same opportunity to sell that condo?
Well, I liked that you were very involved in it, from everything from helping me get it ready, stage it, fix the little things that was helpful. That translated over to a higher resale value. We had an open house, which no one else had done prior. We did
which was a fun open house.
It was a lot of champagne.
Yeah.
It was a Sunday brunch champagne party. And we had a good turnout for that.
Most certainly.
Free champagne always brings out the best in everyone. And we sold it that day.
Both the buyers and the nosy neighbors.
Both the buyers and the nosy neighbors, yes.
Obviously there's a lot going on right now with the market and in Newport in general. If you had to say one good thing about what it was like working together, what would that be?
It was seamless. I didn't have to sweat the small stuff. Even the closing ended up being seamless when it could have really melted down at the end.
It was very close too, but it's always good to have a good team.
I would probably never use another realtor.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So here's a question for you, as somebody who's seen both sides and obviously been through this before. What advice would you give to anyone who's looking to buy a house in a competitive market right now?
Right now, I would say buy stock in Apple. No.
Yeah.
I was very lucky because I dug deep for a fixer-upper that no one could see the potential in. And if you're willing to put in a little sweat equity, things that aren't as pretty can not easily be changed, but can be obtained and changed. Dig deep and don't just reach for anything because you want it right now. Make sure you do your research.
One of the coolest opportunities I had was along with Peggy Jo, Ryan, her son, who just got interviewed. I was able to help both of them, and we were able to work together. Serious question, did you ever see Ryan owning his own house at the spry age of 26?
He brought a date to the showing, okay?
That's true. I actually forgot about that.
He brought a date to the showing. He's lucky he got out of there alive. I almost killed him.
The house is still his, the girl not so much.
The girl didn't make the closing.
If you had to give me one compliment as a professional, what would that be?
Always available. It didn't matter what time or day or night or morning, always available.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should try to get some hobbies.
Yeah. And some friends.
Some friends.